Hi everyone, welcome to Everyday, your daily stop for virtual reality content. My name is Dee, and I haven't updated in a little while. The reason is because I have been working on some code. I've been working on my panorama capture plugin for Unity. The latest version, 1.3, just went up on the Unity Asset Store today, and it now includes support for deferred rendering image effects and stereoscopy. So that means that you can now view it inside your DK2, inside your Gear VR, and see different images for the left and right eyes, like you would in a real-time rendered game. And it does a reasonably good job with it. If you're a Unity developer, check it out. I also have a link in the description to my Reddit post about the new stereoscopic support, which has a demo video of Neos the Universe with full stereoscopy that I captured. And I have versions of that video you can view in virtual desktop, on your Gear VR, etc. Now, for today, I'm here to be playing PhaseShift. PhaseShift is one of the demos from the recent Oculus Mobile VR Jam. I am actually wearing right now my t-shirt. Everyone who entered the Oculus Mobile VR Jam got a t-shirt like this. It's a pretty nice t-shirt. Has the Mobile VR Jam logo, and it's a pretty nice fabric. Everyone's really happy with it. And PhaseShift is kind of it's an action/adventure game that has a few things going on. It has kind of a 2D pixel art aesthetic to the art style, which is pretty unique among VR games. And additionally, it has a new game mechanic where you essentially have these two different worlds, and you have by looking around you can move this window, and the window peers from one world into the other world, and you have to use that to solve puzzles. For example, by making the window in one place, you could reveal a platform, then you jump on the platform. So we'll see more of that when we get into the game. PhaseShift was created by a little startup out of Minnesota called Dual Reality Games. They have a global team. The founder is Coda Frost, and he's based in Minneapolis and is one of the developers on the project. Another developer is Kevin, who is out of Oregon, and they have two artists, 3D artists on the project, Colby and Sam, who are out of Ohio, and Louis Aragoni, who did some of the audio work. And Louis Aragoni has worked on several VR projects. He also worked on Neos the Universe and some other of Fruxius's projects. So that's the team behind this. It won one of the 10 bronze prizes for games at the Mobile VR Jam. And for that, it won $10,000 to split among the team, which is pretty great. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game, and I'm just going to play through the whole thing beginning to end. I've never played this game before. I have no idea how long it is. I have no idea how difficult it's going to be, but I have my Xbox 360 controller at the ready, and I'm going to get in there. Let's go. Alright, here we are in PhaseShift. We are at the main menu. Everything is nice and smooth. They recommend you play this with your Xbox 360 controller if you are on PC. I'm playing it on PC on my DK2 because it's higher quality. I can get a better quality recording. Of course, it was originally produced for the Mobile VR Jam for your Gear VR. You can also play it on that platform. It's a great experience either way. So let's look over here. So I hit left shoulder to run, right shoulder to toggle lens, up, or I guess that's Y button to reset HMD, interact, jump, and move with my control stick. Okay, so that's all the controls it uses. There's a guy on a camel, and I'm ready to get started. Let's jump in there. I did it.
One ordinary evening, in an ordinary city, there was a man whose boring, mundane life was about to become anything but ordinary. Meet Dr. Hoffman, a brilliant chemist who has accidentally discovered a compound which, under test conditions, is apparently inducing some kind of extrasensory perception in his laboratory mice. Working late into the night, as he attempts to confirm his own results in disbelief, suddenly, a shadowy group of dangerous, well-armed terrorists show up with their guns drawn, demanding his immediate surrender. Fortunately, The good doctor has no intention of being dragged away quietly.
There's no way out. Give it up.
Don't give up, Dr. Hoffman. I'll save you. Whoa! That guy's super dead.
How on earth did they find out about my research? I'm not safe here.
Alright, so this is Dr. Hoffman. He is our protagonist. As you can see, like, we're in a 3D environment here, but the main character here is pixel art and all 2D. He can only walk in a single plane. I cannot make him walk backwards or forwards. Catch on there. Pull yourself up. Do it. How do I do this? Get up there. Get up there. Okay, I just jump and push up. And that must be where his lab is. So, he accidentally gave his mice superpowers, and now terrorists are after him. You know, it happens. Whoa! Okay, that fell off. How am I going to get over there? I don't want to fall to my death. It's a little bit weird how the buildings just kind of stop at the bottom there. But, you know, it's true to the, No! Dr. Hoffman! Got a nice scream going on there. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like if you play like Mario, you can only see like the top of the pits. You can't see them go all the way down, so it's kind of has some authenticness in that sense. How are you going to get across there? Oh, I have to run, don't I? Okay. Run! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay, I almost made it that time if I was a little less stupid. Just have to... They don't tutorialize the controls in this version at all, really. You just kind of have to remember what you saw on the title screen. I'm sure that's something that... So they're working on a full version of this game right now. And they're gonna reimagine it, expand it. So I'm sure it's going to be much more interesting and complete as a full game. Hopefully it'll be a launch title for the CV1. That would be great. They haven't announced any launch dates or any release dates for this game yet, but I hope this is something I'll be able to play when I get my CV1. I love the pixel art aesthetic on the character, though. And the environments are beautiful. They're very simple environments, but there's... Oh, shit. Pixel art bird. A bird with no depth. Get up there. You're not falling. Okay, I can jump on this, jump on this. It's interesting how I'm all stuck in a plane. Vote PS.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But I've come too far to turn back now. This is half my life's work. I
That's
have to
right.
finish this.
Dr. Hoffman is determined to save his research. So Vote PS is it's a little reference to the community choice for the VR Jam. Nice. PS is PhaseShift, of course. Goodbye, Barrel.
Jesus. Look down, Hoffman.
Oh, we're on a construction site. Tower cranes. Things are about to get dangerous. Okay. I did not do a very good job of that jump. Let's try and run. There we go. Get up there. I believe in you, Dr. Hoffman. I know you're not an athlete, but you can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... I feel like I'm gonna have to do something with
Damn
these...
it.
Oh,
There has to be a way down from these buildings.
shit.
The hell am I going?
Good question. Alright, so obviously I cannot just run over here and jump across. I'm not gonna make that jump. So where... This game is super smooth, by the way. Part of why it was such a great game for the VR Jam is because just the number of, like the number of draw calls, the number of model polygons they have in these environments is very, very minimal because it is essentially a 2D game. Alright, okay, I have to get up there. Can I just run really fast and jump? No, I cannot. That is not a thing I can do. Can I... Oh, there's got to be something I can do. Gotta solve the puzzle. Everyone who's played PhaseShift before already knows how to solve this puzzle. And you're probably yelling at me right now, right about now. Maybe there's a way I can go back and operate the crane from another place. So I can't get through here. I can get through here, but I can't go back because my character is two-dimensional. And I can't go this way because that's a dead end. I like how they create these kind of these can't go back points so that limits the area that you have to explore when solving the puzzle. That's just good puzzle design. Okay, I can't go this way either. Can I, like, pick up the board? Let's try that. Pick up the board. Do it. I'm hitting the interact button, but he does not want to pick up the board. Alright, that's fine. See if I care. I don't know how he jumps this high. He's a scientist, not a Olympic vaulter. To be fair, he does seem extremely exhausted by all this. Can I... what can I do here? I think I need to get up on top and then jump onto it. But how do I get up there? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this jump. No! Oh, what? I'm not dead.
God. Jesus, my back.
You just fell like 12 stories and you're like, oh, my back. But then you stand... Okay, well, that didn't kill me. I was surprised I had to jump in there. But that's how it turns out. This whole environment's very pixel arty. It's very cool. You can see how, like, these banisters have ropes between them. They're all pixely. I believe this whole environment is basically, like, one model, and it's got one just really complex texture on it. What's this over here? Open. That text looks a little bit incongruous with this environment. Everything else is pixels. Hey, Moon, I remember you. Alright, let's go in.
I'll budge an inch.
Okay. I need to do something else. What about over here? Tool. Grab it. Whoa. Okay. I picked up the tool. It went into my inventory. Floated in front of my face there for a second. Do I want this thing? What is this? Okay, I can't interact with that. But I think I can open the sarcophagus using this tool I found, which I guess is some kind of crowbar? I don't know.
What's this?
It looks like a stick to me.
What's happening?
Whoa. What the hell?
God.
It's a portal.
No.
No! He's turning into pixels. The sound effects are a little bit over the top and silly sometimes. But I don't mind. As long as it has some personality, it's better than being boring. Okay, there's some kind of awesome magic portal here. There's some stuff going on over there through that hole in the wall. I guess I'm gonna head over there. There's symbols. I'm in a cave or something. This is a cool environment. What's behind me? Just more cave? Okay. Alright. Okay, what did I do? Whoa! 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 Okay, so this is the famous PhaseShift original mechanic, where you have a window into another world. And it's a bit unfortunate that it took this long to get to it, because I think the judges in the VR Jam competition only play each game for about like 5 minutes. So they never would have reached this point, most likely, and so they wouldn't have gotten to see the window. And the window is really, I mean, it's what's so distinctive about this game. So check it out. Here I am, I'm in this world, now I'm in the original world. And wherever I move my gaze, it follows. It has a little bit of lag, which is good, so that it's not glued to my face. The window just kind of follows my gaze with a little delay. So I'm gonna check out this other world. Hello, camel. Hello. What do you have here? You have some snacks? Can I have your snacks? I don't think I can have the snacks. I'm just gonna walk over this way. So, notice I just walked past that portal, and I didn't have to jump or anything, because in this world, it's just a flat plane. That is very cool. Alright. So here's a gate. Let me in. How do I go in the gate? Can I just open the door? I don't think I can just open the door. Let me move this out of the way. See if I can get in here? No? Puzzles. Why are puzzles hard? So what happens if I walk inside the wall and then look away? Oh, I'm just kind of stuck inside the wall. Okay. And if I jump on top of the wall and then I move the window down, he falls down. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, so there's some walls. Is there a way in? I don't see a way in. Maybe I have to get something over here? Like this tool? Hello, camel. Whoa! What happened? I lost my lens. Okay, I think I have to press right trigger to re-enable it. There we go. Okay, I'm way over at the left-hand side now. Okay, so I can turn it on and off with right trigger. That's handy. Can I get any items here? I don't think so. Alright, that's fine. Whee! Okay, I'm just gonna walk across here. And somehow I'm gonna... Oh! I just had to have the window gone in order to go through this wall. That's all I had to do. Had to learn to use my right trigger button. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a step inside. Alright. So I just moved through that hole in the wall. Now I'm inside. Oh, this is like a lava castle. Okay. Hang in there, Dr. Hoffman. I'm figuring this out. The camera control's a little bit wonky. Sometimes it kind of unexpectedly zooms out and in. Okay, so there's a platform I can use here in the other world. Get up there. And here comes the platform. And jump. Oh. Okay, this is going to be tough. Get up there. Get up there, Hoffman. And run and jump. There we go. Made it. Oh, didn't quite make it. All right. I'm standing over lava now. I am literally standing over lava. If I move this window away, I will fall and die. So I'm not going to do that. No! Ah. This is hard. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. So... Oh, shit. I wanted to look up and check out the top of the building, but then I fell in lava and died. So... That is one of the disadvantages of using gaze-based mechanics in general. Is when people want to use their gaze to look around, it can often have unintended effects based on whatever you've assigned the gaze to do. So... Okay, I see what I need to do now. There's a key up there. I need to get the key. Got the key. Okay, that's what I had to do. There was a key in the upper left. That's what I was looking for. That opens the door. I didn't even notice I picked it up last time. So I don't know the right way to do it. Like, if this were, you know, like an Oculus Touch or a Vive application, maybe they could use your hand to direct the window so you could kind of point where you want it to be. Oh, shit. Pull your scrawny body up there, Dr. Hoffman. I don't have all day. Alright, I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna carry out this platforming. Oh. It's tricky because you have to make the window appear and disappear at exactly the right moment in the middle of... Wait, I can go in... Oh, I probably didn't want to do that. I probably did not want to. I didn't expect there to be a pit in the middle of that building. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna get it right this time. All right. So I have to get a running start for every one of these jumps to make sure I get the right distance. And I have to be sure to disable the window in the middle of my jump so that I don't hide the platform by mistake. Okay, let's do it. All right. Ready, set, and jump! Made it. Okay. Now, right when it gets to the edge here, I'm going to have to jump! Oh! I totally should have made that. Alright. I'm up. Okay. Gonna wait for it to come back. I'm so tempted to look over at the platforms, but if I do, I will fall to my death. Okay. Ready, set. Run and jump, Hoffman! Oh, so close. You can do it. Oh, I did it again. The temptation is strong to look away. All right, I'm going to do better this time. This time I'm going to make it across the lava, if it's the last thing I do. If I do this too much, I'm going to have to cut the video. But I hope I'm not that bad. I'm pondering how else they could implement this. So I talked to the designer and the lead developer, and they told me that originally they had considered doing it with like an item that you would place in the environment, and then the window would form around the item. And then you would place it at the right place to solve the puzzle. And you know that... Oh, I didn't change my window soon enough. And you know that would avoid this problem, but it would also, you know, it would take a little more practice to figure out how to use and manipulate the item, and it would require more tutorializing. So I'm not sure whether that would be better or not. Ready, set, go! Oh, too late. Too late. I think it might help if I were... Because I can't see what's going on in the other world, so I can't line things up right until the moment I make the window appear. But as soon as I make the window appear, it also causes me to fall. So it might help if there were like a ghost image where I could see to the other world or something. I don't know. Alright. Ready, set, go! There you go. I'm up! I'm up! Okay, let's get across here. Okay, I'm probably going to have to jump it on top of the building in the other world. I can't remember. So I'm just going to have to wing it. I'm going to have to take a leap of faith here and leap off the platform when it gets all the way to the right-hand side. Ready, set, go! Phew. Okay, and now I'm going to jump on down. Alright, I can't jump over these, but I can walk past them in the other world. I can't walk past this, but I can walk past in this world. Alright, I get it. I get it. And here we go. Goodbye, platforms. I will not miss you. I sure hope I have hit a checkpoint by now, because I don't want to redo that part. Okay, I'm going to walk right through this wall. Now I'm inside this room. I'm pressing the button. What's the button do? I don't actually know what the button does. I'm gonna... Oh, it makes them move up and down. Now I can climb on top. I don't think I can go any farther right in either world, so I have to go back left. Alright. This is a cool mechanic, though. Like, you know, the idea of having two worlds and having them occupy the same space is very much a tried and true formula for gaming. Going probably the most famous instance being the Light World and Dark World and Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which is my personal favorite Zelda game. But this is obviously doing it a little differently. You're not like moving between the worlds. You're I mean you're going between them, but only inside this little window, and it happens very quickly. So you can like actually jump from one world to the other, like I did there. So like I'm over there in this world, and then I'm jumping on top of a pillar in the other world, and I can actually jump directly from one world to the other. So that's definitely not something I've seen in this kind of game before. Okay. And, alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I messed it up. Hoffman, why are you such a screw-up, Hoffman? This is why your research will never be complete. Alright. Oh, I looked a little bit too far. Okay. Ready, set, go. Oh. I can do this. I can do this. This is not even hard. Okay. I just need to get from one pillar to the next. And I think once I get to the fourth pillar, there's going to be another pillar in this world. So I'm going to do like this. There we go. And then for this one, I'm going to hide the window. Ready, set, jump. Okay. Now I need to get over there. Okay. And jump down here. And I think I've almost made it. But I don't know where I'm going exactly. Do I want to jump onto that ledge? Can I make that jump? I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh dear. I don't know which jump to make. I'm going to try and jump for that ledge in the original world. I made it! Ah, good job, Hoffman. I take back everything bad I said about you. For now. Okay, I need to make it up onto those things. Is there a way? Okay, I think I'm inside a wall now in this world. So I'm just going to jump on down. Get up there. Get up. Okay, he can't get up there. I was inside the wall there for a second. That was a bit disconcerting. Whoa, his head is just poking out. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I see how this works. All right, I got this. I got this. Jump and window. There we go. Jump and no window. Excellent. They're doing lots of interesting things with this mechanic. I like how they're exploring it. And, I mean, obviously the fact that it's gaze-based is something that you could only do in VR, since only VR is tracking your gaze. Oh. Hoffman, you're outside the world. What are you doing? What are you doing, Hoffman? Ah, oh boy. Well, get yourself out of there. I think I'm actually stuck. Oh, I'm not stuck. Excellent. Okay, that was a little buggy. This is obviously, I mean, this game was made for a jam in like a month. So it's not going to have all the polish of a full released game. But they're going to deal with that kind of issue as they go. And obviously, whenever you have a light world, dark world mechanic like this, it's always going to have tons of potential bugs. Actually, there were, in Link to the Past, there were tons and tons of exploits you could do by exploiting the magic mirror to access areas you weren't supposed to access. So I'm not surprised it causes issues for this application as well. All right. Let's get in here. Where are we going? Is there another level, or did I win? Off you go. Goodbye, level. Goodbye, lava. I'm spinning and spinning.
Once I stepped into that teleporter device, everything changed. I could slowly feel my mind being stretched across several dimensions. The lens had given me power, the ability to explore worlds and to traverse time and space.
John
But I
Carmack.
had only scratched the surface of this newfound power. Compared to any normal man, I'd become a god. And just as I'd begun to accept my destiny, a vision of an even more spectacular, an unrecognizable alien dimension revealed itself to me. A dimension waiting to be explored.
There's your sequel hook. All right, so that was PhaseShift. I think it's over now. I'm just seeing a black screen now that I'm done. I want to get back to the main menu if I can. Okay, now it exited. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it back up so that I can jump into the game while I'm talking about my impressions. Get back in there. Get back in there. All right. So here we are in PhaseShift, and I like this game a lot. It's got innovative mechanics going on. It's got a really unique art style.
One ordinary evening.
Skip. All right. And like I like how like it's not clear to me initially how you would bring pixel art as an art style into VR, because it's an awesome art style. I love pixel art. I love retro gaming, and making it work in VR it's a hard problem, because in VR you cannot just render the game. Like you can't just render a 2D view in pixel art, because in VR everything has to be rendered with an actual camera in 3D that follows your head. So in order to do that, they essentially have to render something 3D that looks like a 2D game, that operates like a 2D game, but is actually a 3D game. And I think there's going to be a lot of... There's that bird. That bird snuck up on me. I didn't see it coming at all. And I think there's going to be a lot of examples. I think this is going to be kind of a progenitor of future kind of retro pixel art games in VR, where they're going to have this kind of style where you're moving along a 2D plane and the environment has a little bit of depth, so it's kind of 2.5D.
I'm doing this, but I've come too far to turn back now. This is half my life's work. I have to finish this.
Interesting how I can't jump over the barrel. That's a nice little way of preventing you from doing the wrong thing here.
Jesus. Look down, Hoffman.
You're fine. Everything's fine. You can only walk in a 2D plane. No need to worry about falling off. And yeah, it's I can imagine all kinds of 2D games working with this basic model in VR. I can imagine playing like a 2D platformer like Mario in this setting. I can imagine playing like a Contra-style shooter in this setting. Just any kind of, or like a modern pixel platformer like Super Meat Boy could definitely work in a setting like this. And I think there's definitely, though, still more ways you can take advantage of VR. Like, so the most noticeable thing that VR gives you compared to a traditional 2D scroller is that you can actually survey the level. So you can look left and right and you can see where your character is headed and what kind of obstacles they're coming up against before you get there. And that could be, I think, exploited to make some interesting new puzzles and mechanisms. I have played one other kind of 2D platformer on the Rift, which was one called I believe it was called Super Mega Mega, and that one was actually on a cylinder, whereas this one is on a plane. So in Super Mega Mega, your character would move around you in a circle on the surface of a cylinder that you were inside. And
Damn it!
oh,
There has to be a way down from these buildings.
I actually marked.
Where the hell am I going?
I knocked more boards down that time. I'm not sure how I feel about them like making you jump here. It's kind of a neat idea, because like you see that platform and you're like, I know I can't make that jump. But the platform is still there, and the platform is still inviting you to try to make the jump, even though you can kind of see that you can't make it. And you know, you'll try some things, but eventually I think everybody is just going to try and make this jump. They'll figure maybe if you run fast enough, if you try hard enough, you can make that jump. And that's when you fall down into the next part of the level. So that's kind of weird that when I look down, I don't see the area that I fell into. The area had like windows at the top, and I don't see any windows down there. If they had the windows, that would be a nice touch. But, I mean, it's like I said, it was a VR Jam title. They worked a month on it. It's great for what it is, and it's really exploring the space. And I think a lot of future games are going to take lessons away from the art style and from their mechanic. And I'm curious how they're going to refine the mechanic over time. It's tough because I can't think of how to address the problems with it. I feel like they're probably just going to. I mean, the most obvious thing is you could have a button to kind of lock the window in the environment, so you could kind of use your gaze to pin it to a position and hit a button to hold it there, or hold down a button to hold it there, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it moving out of your field of view. Or maybe instead of creating kind of a window, you could create like a line that divides one world from the other, and you could like move that line using a button, or I don't know what to do. There's so many possibilities, and I'm confident they're going to explore them. So this game studio has actually made a lot of different things, they've made a lot of things. They're working on things. They've been working on things since the DK1 days. They've made games. I really love this scene, by the way. I love how the whole environment is pixel art.
Jesus, my
The
back.
walls and the doors. Everything except the skylight, pretty much. And the moon. Is the moon pixel art? Not really. Not really. Is there anything behind me? I never looked behind me. Oh, it's just another door. Okay, yeah, so it's symmetric. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I love how they do the pixel art here, how they've made it a 3D pixel art environment where, like, all the models are pixel art on every side of the model. It's very, very cool aesthetic, cool style. I like this. I would love to see the whole game done in this kind of style, where you're in this kind of 3D pixel art environment. What was I saying? I was saying they've done a bunch of games. They did a game where I can't remember all the names right now. You can check them out on their website. But they did games that played with exploring perspective, where you had like a first-person character and a third-person character, and you can move between them and switch between them. And they had
What's this?
get in there, Hoffman.
What's happening?
Get into the magic lens. It's a little bit weird when you're in this environment and you have one incongruous element like that portal. But that also, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Kind of emphasizes it. And I'm trying to remember what else they've worked on. They've worked on, I think, 4 or 5 titles. There's one where you're like, which was like a sci-fi title, where you're kind of stranded on a planet, and you have to figure out how to how to escape and save yourself. I can't remember them all right now. Go check out the website and learn more about their other titles. I expect we're going to see a lot of great titles from this studio in the future, because they're doing a lot of great stuff to explore this space. And I believe that's all for today. So this has been Everyday VR. I am D. Let me know what other titles you want to see me play. Anything from the VR Jam, anything that's been released recently that I haven't played yet, or just anything I've missed that you would like, or even things I've played before. If you want to see me spend more time with something like Elite Dangerous or Minecraft or whatever, just let me know what you want me to do. That's all for today. Everybody have a great every day.